Hey friends, it's Rene with Domestic Machine Sewing, where I sew purses, bags, wallets, what else? Quilts, everything on domestic machines. I have a 2010 Juki 2010Q, which is a semi-industrial, which is semi-domestic, and I have a Janome HD3000. These are my two main machines I sew on. I also have a Janome embroidery machine that I use, and I'm getting ready to use. And I first started sewing purses on my brother machine, which never could sew through it. This was years ago. And I didn't do vinyl, I just did material. You know, that's when we were doing the placemats. Remember those? A long time ago. And then I found a vintage solid Kenmore at a thrift store for 10 bucks. So I bought that and I started sewing vinyl on there. And then I found a vintage Singer vintage Singer 99K on Facebook Marketplace I bought, and I sewed bags on there. It's a little workhorse, but she is small and it's difficult to sew things on there. But I sewed a all vinyl with waterproof canvas backpack on her, but I didn't want to ruin her. You know, you can destroy a machine by doing things on her that you should not be. So I saved her for my quilts and other things. Dressmaker. I still sew my quilts on here, but piecing together, you can do that easy. And I haven't sewn clothes in a long time, except for I did start sewing for my little baby grandgirl. My grandbaby, my girl grandbaby, that granddaughter is going to be born this Friday. It's supposed to be born this Friday. Hopefully, Lord willing, because we're going up Saturday and we want her on time. So anyways, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, it's been a while. I know, I apologize, but my computer still will not upload my videos so I can edit them. And that's the big thing with editing. So this is just raw, no edit video, which you can see all my mistakes, mishaps with my words. Anyway, so I want to jump on and show you that I made myself a red patent leather purse. This is a Lola. It's been modified. About a year ago, I was watching a Christmas movie, and this girl was a personal shopper. It's a cute little movie. I saw it on Lifetime, I think. And she carried a red patent leather purse, same shape as a Lola. And I thought, oh, I would love to have a red patent leather purse like that. And so I've been hunting for red patent leather, and I couldn't find any. And then my punt embroidery had some, but it was flawed when I went to purchase it. And I didn't want to purchase flawed because I wasn't sure where it was, and my machine could handle it, and would I be able to sew around it and cut around it? Anyway, that whole story. So I waited and waited. So while I was waiting, I ordered from Bodio what I thought was close to red patent leather. And when I saw it, I fell in love with it without looking at how thick it was. Let me show you all this. See, it's pretty, isn't it? It's almost like red patent leather. Kind of looks like it. Well, it's their heavyweight. And I thought, oh, my machine cannot handle heavyweight. So these two rolls, I ordered 2 rolls, of course, have been sitting in my little stash there and thinking, I can't sew on it. My machine is too thick. I won't be able to sew on it. So about 2 weeks ago, I thought, you know what? What do I have to lose? Give it a try. So I did, and I sewed a How You Doing bowler bag. I left out the little corner pieces on each end just to cut the thickness away. And what else? I did not do foam with it. I just did a woven fuse on it. And then I did cotton with woven fuse too. And I did binding. Yeah, me did binding. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and I've done it another time since then. Yep, Ripley's, believe it or not, I did binding. So I've been carrying this around. That was going to be my Christmas purse, and you know, I love red purses anyway, and you can carry them year round to me. But anyways, I was able to sew on it. It was very difficult. I sewed it on my Juki. My HD could not have handled it, and I loved it. But I still wanted my red patent leather. So when I went to my parents over the week before Thanksgiving, my mom saw my purse I made out of this, and she wanted it. And I said, well, I need a red purse for Christmas, so I'm going to keep it for now. Listen, every time I go home, my mom takes my purses. I don't mind, but you know, when you sew for yourself, you want to keep the ones you make for yourself. But anyway, I made a white one with black trim, Lola, and she took that one. That was my summer purse. I made for her a black, it wasn't a Lola. Was it a Lola? I think it was a Lola with leopard accents because she likes leopard. And she still won my white one. And a long time ago, probably a year or two ago, I made her a leopard, what was that called? Palermo? I can't remember. I'll put it down below. The link down below, what it was and the name. And it had a lot of leopard on it, but she says it was too big and too much leopard. So this past time when I went there a week before Thanksgiving, I said, okay, I'll take that purse back since you got the black one with a little bit of leopard. And then she wanted my red one. And I said, I'll let her know. So I came home. I ordered. I saw that my pumpkin embroidery didn't have the flawed. It had regular patent leather. And so I ordered 1 roll. Well, here's the key. Here's a hint. Order 2 rolls when you order. And it's called Red Hot Sassy Pants. It's not red. It's under patent, but it's Red Hot Sassy Pants is the name of it. And when I was making my bag, a couple of things I wanted to tell you that really helped. One is Teflon sheet. Now, this is not like the Teflon sheet that came with my heat press. My heat press one is soft. It's soft. But these are a little more stiff. Can you hear that? And so I ordered them off Amazon a long time ago. I think you get 2 rolls for like $8, I think. And roll this up. And I bought it originally because I saw another person that quilted said instead of buying that slider that you put on the machine when you're quilting that makes it easy for you to do free motion quilting, get Teflon sheets and it'll slide. So I thought, I'll do that because the sliders, like, depending on your size, can be up to $60 to $100. So I did that. And so I had this Teflon, and I thought, you know what? The patent leather is sticking. I mean, it will stick to your machine and stop you in your tracks. So I cut out the piece right over my table, taped it down with painter's tape, cut a hole where I can see at least my seam allowances, and it worked. So that's the #1 key right there. I think I used a 9014 nonstick needle. And watch your pressure on your presser foot. And so you have to adjust that. I did not have to use my Teflon foot with my Juki. So you may have to use your Teflon foot, but I didn't. I just used my regular foot. I have found with my Juki 2010Q that I really have to use my Teflon foot. I did have to pull it out about a week or 2 ago. First time in a long time that I've had to use it. But it just works. I mean, it just glides over it. So you do that, #1. #2, when you're putting your zippers together, like putting your zipper on and you have to do right sides together, these both sides stick. And so I'm like, I couldn't get it lined up to clip it correctly because it kept sticking. So I just grabbed the nearest thing, and that was the instruction, the paper instructions, and I stuck that in between them so it wouldn't stick. So get paper, tissue paper, or just regular notebook paper or computer paper, and stick it in between when you're doing your zipper so the pieces won't stick together. That's #2. #3, I originally wanted to do a patent leather on the bottom, but I didn't have enough because I only ordered 1 roll because I wasn't sure my machine could sew through it. And so, you know, I need to take more risk. I'm not a risk taker. I try and live on the safe side, but anyways. So I'm taking more risk. I sewed on the one I didn't think I could sew on, and I'm sewing on this. So anyway, I got I didn't do patent leather on the bottom, I did a vinyl. I think this vinyl is from, I think it's from Bodio. It may be from your vinyl source, but I'll find out and put it down below what it was. But that's the key to me. I would not do, unless you have an industrial machine, but also when turning it out, it would stick too much. So I would do a different vinyl on the bottom. That, you know, color that's close, or an accent color. I mean, you know. And then I did purse feet. Now, these purse feet are rose gold because I didn't think I had any gold. After I put these on, and completed it, I found a whole box of different purse feet that I kept thinking I ordered, but never came in. Anyway, they see in your brain, you know, see in your brain. Anyways, so you can't tell. You cannot tell. No one's going to be going, is that the same color? No one's going to do that. So I did that, and I think that's very helpful, not to do patent leather on the bottom. Because when you're turning it, it stuck. It was very difficult. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a line right here. And it kind of crinkled. And I tried getting it out with a blow dryer, with steam from my iron. And I ironed it on the inside with my little iron, my mini iron. And I think it's still there. You can't see it, I guess, very well. I guess it's working itself out. But that would happen when I turned it. So my key to you, my hint to you, when you're turning your bag out, tape a piece of paper. I think a regular computer paper would be best, because I was thinking maybe tissue paper, but tissue paper may tear too easy. So tape a piece of computer paper on one side or both sides, and that might make it so much easier to pull through, because you're pulling through the bag, you're birthing it through the lining. It's an 8-inch space. And so to keep it from crinkling so much, I mean, it still will crinkle, but it won't stick. And it may come out quicker, and that way it won't, the crinkles won't stay as long. Because, I mean, I was pulling this baby, and it took a little bit to get her birth. Hopefully that won't happen with my granddaughter. But anyway, so I did that. Let's see what else I changed. Did I tell you what I changed on the Lola? I modified it. I think I told you that, to 106 on my computer. I didn't think it was going to be that big a difference, but it is. I don't know if you can really tell. You can tell height-wise when I set them up here. You can see the difference. And just that 6% really made a difference. I also left off the zipper front. I didn't want that. I also, I used waterproof canvas, pink waterproof canvas. I got my stuff in here. Pink waterproof canvas on the inside, and I extended the zipper. I made a big zipper pocket. Can y'all see that? I made it bigger and deeper. And then I also did, you want to see my messy purse, 2 pockets, 2 slip pockets from width to width on the Lola. I didn't do just one little slip pocket because I like organization. You can't tell it was purse. But I like 2 pockets, one for my pens and one for my phone. So what else did I do? I got the waterproof canvas from Your Vinyl Source. She's got all kinds of colors, real pretty colors. And I got it from there. I'm trying to think what else. My tag is from Arc Expressions. Oh, and let me show you this. Y'all probably know this, but let me show you on my cart over here. I saw somebody do this, and I thought, what a clever idea. And then I saw somebody else do something else last night on YouTube, because I'm always watching sewing videos and blah, blah, blah. Did another container thing for your tag. So I saw someone get a big pill box for pills and put their labels in. And so that's what I did. But your labels got to fit. The shape I've got right now fit. I thought that was very clever. Clever, as my mother-in-law would say, clever. She's from Georgia, and she's got that Georgia accent, clever and never. So I did that. I thought that was a good idea. But it depends on the size of your tags. Now, last night I saw someone, boys, I don't know if y'all had boys or brothers or whatever, growing up had baseball cards. And they had those little slots where you stick the baseball cards in, the little vinyl pages. And I saw someone last night she left her tags in a little bag and slipped them into that pocket. And so she would just put them in a notebook, and that way you can do many sizes. So I thought that was a very good idea. So that is my hint for today. I hope this helps you. I hope you'll give it a try. It's a great Christmas purse. I'm going to carry it year round because I love the red. And I love the patent leather. I love it, love it, love it. And I'm going to do another one. I may do a wallet to match. I just haven't decided what kind of wallet. Anyway, I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. And I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. And I hope these hints help you sew your patent leather purse. Have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you later.